There's all kinds of different views about who is Jesus. Others have accounted him as like a spiritual guru. Some people see him as an enlightened mystic. Others think of him as a pattern for love and sacrifice, or a political reformer, a protester. An apocalyptic prophet is one of the ways that he's described. In our modern day, some people would say he's a social justice warrior and he's the one to emulate, or a champion of the minoritized or the marginalized. There are all kinds of different ideas about Jesus. And many of you know this because you've interacted with family members or coworkers or friends who have their idea about Jesus. In fact, I would encourage you to do the test sometime. Just ask someone, what do you think about Jesus? You'll hear some interesting things. Or if you go ask AI or ask Google, you get a long list of the different things that people think about Jesus. AI has some opinions about Jesus. Of course, they're just taken from what people generally say about this. But Arius believed that God the Father created Jesus, and he regarded Jesus as the most extraordinary human, but still just a human. He was a creature. And this is no small thing. In fact, I would say that this is the whole deal. Christianity rises and falls on the nature of Jesus. Now, that may seem like hyperbole. It's not. It might seem like an exaggeration, but it's truly not. Christianity rises and falls on the nature of Jesus. Jesus is not whatever or whoever we want or decide him to be. We don't get to co-opt Jesus for our program or our purpose, though many people have tried. And unfortunately, there have been Christians in the name of the church who have tried to use Jesus for their ends and for their purposes. So we don't get to redefine or repurpose him for our program, even though people are always tempted to do that. We must accept him as he is revealed. Jesus asked the question, who do men say that I am? And I would say that the more urgent question is, who does God say that Jesus is? And what are the scriptures, which we believe are revealed by God, what do they reveal about Jesus?